Hello students, today I am starting exercise 10.1. We have already done what is vector, magnitude of the vector, types of vectors. Now see the first problem. Represent graphically a displacement of 40 kilometer 30 degree east of north. So you see now, if you draw, this will be the east, this will be north, west and south. Now 30 degree east of north. So from here, see this angle will be 30 degree. This is O point and this is P point. So what will be this distance? This distance is 40 kilometer, and because this distance is having direction, so we say that it is displacement. What is the meaning of displacement? Displacement means the distance covered in a particular direction. So in this way we can represent. You see now, east of north. So from north we are taking 30 degree towards the east side. I hope it is clear to you. Now the second problem is classify the following measures as scalar quantity and vector quantity. So you see now, the first is 10 kg. Definitely you know 10 kg is the weight, and weight doesn't have any direction. So we can say the 10 kg is which quantity? It is vector quantity. The second is 2 meter north west. You see now, it is a direction here. Sorry. This is scalar quantity. You see 2 meter, it is northwest. So it is vector quantity. Third one is 40 degree. So 40 degree, again it is scalar quantity because there is no direction. The fourth is watt. And how many it is? 40 watt. So 40 watt is again the scalar quantity. You have already read about this part. The next is 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. It is again a scalar quantity. The last is 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second square. Yes, meter per second square. This is the unit of acceleration, and definitely it will be a vector quantity. So in this way, we can classify the scalar quantity and vector quantity. Similarly, there is the third problem is also based on this. Now you see the fourth problem. In the fourth problem, now this is a square. In this square, this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and all the angles are 90 degree. And there are some vectors which are represented here. First, we have to find co-initial vector. As I already explained you about the definition, see this vector. It is vector A and vector D. See, they are starting from a single point, from the common point. So these two vectors are known as co-initial vector. What is the meaning of co-initial vector? Where two vectors whose initial point is the common point. So vector A and vector D, they are co-initial. Equal vector. Now see, look at these two vectors nicely. Vector D and vector B. They are equal in the magnitude, their direction is same, and they are collinear also. So we can say that B and D, these two are equal vector. Next one is collinear but not equal. Now look at the first two. This one. D and B, these are equal vector as well as they are collinear also. But what is asked here? Collinear but not equal. Now you look at the vector A and vector C. Vector A and vector C. See, these two vectors are parallel to the same line. If I draw a line here parallel to C vector, then definitely A vector will also be parallel to that particular line. So we can say A and C are collinear but not equal. Now the question arises, why they are not collinear? Now you see the direction of A, it is going this side. What is the direction of C? It is going this side. So now their directions are not same, they are opposite, that's why they are not equal. In equal vector, again I want to tell you, their direction must be same, their magnitude must be same, and they must be collinear vector. So collinear means they must be parallel to the same line. So that is the answer of question number 4. Now I am coming to question number 5, and the first part is that A vector and minus A vector, these two are collinear. So it is true. You can see, if I say this is A vector, then this C is minus A because the direction is different. Here indirectly C is equal to minus A. So we can say A and minus A are collinear. It is true. Two collinear vectors are always equal in magnitude. No, it is not necessary. Two collinear vectors may be having different magnitude and even their directions may be different. The next one is two vectors having the same magnitude are collinear. Two vectors having same magnitude are collinear. Now look at this vector A and vector D. Their magnitude is same because these are the sides of the square, but they are not collinear. So we can say that it is not true. And the last one is two collinear vectors having the same magnitude are equal. This is again false. Two collinear vectors, these are having the same magnitude. The magnitude of A and magnitude of C is equal, but still they are not equal. So we can say that these two vectors are collinear but not equal. So we can say here that it is not true. The last one is also not true. In this way, we can understand different type of vectors. I hope it is clear to you. A big difference between equal and collinear. All the equal vectors are collinear, but all the collinear vectors are not equal. This is the important part, and this type of sum is very important. With the help of diagram, many things can be clear. Thank you.